Hey everybody, welcome to this video. I'm Laura123 and this is going to be a spend the day with me vlog. So hope you enjoy watching. If you do, please click like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. Oh, and don't forget to smash the notification bell to all notifications. Then you can see when I've uploaded new videos and also when I'm doing live streams. It feels like ages since I vlogged last, and that's because it is ages. It's got to be over a week now. It's been a weird week, like seriously, mental health, physical health, and then also I had a phone accident. This is so embarrassing, I dropped my phone in water. I was taking up a jug of water because me and Nathan were about to change Wilma, who's our goldfish, change her water in her tank, and I kind of had my phone and I had this big jug of water, and I don't know how it happened, but anyway, the phone dropped into this big full jug of water, and I was like, panic. You know, obviously I use my phone every day as a phone, but also I film on my phone for videos and stuff, so I was like, oh no. I have got insurance, you know, on the phone, but you know, to get it done you still have to pay. Like, it's not free, you have to put the extra, you know, if they need to fix it or replace it or whatever. And I was like, oh no. Anyhow, cut long story short, Nathan looked up how to try to save a phone when you've put it in water. Luckily I've got the Galaxy Samsung S22 Plus, I think it is, and it can apparently stay in water up to 30 minutes. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't want to try it out, but it's been made in a special way that if you drop it, I mean, you're not meant to like take it into the swimming pool or anything, but you know, if you do happen to drop it in water sort of thing, it can go up to like 30 minutes. That's what it says online anyhow. But it was only in there a few seconds, but it was pretty wet. Like it got drenched. Anyhow, he read up how to help, and it said if you get a big bag of rice, put your phone in the rice, and it's supposed to like sort of dry it out, like the rice will kind of absorb the water and dry the phone out. And I was like, that's not going to work. It's not going to work, bub. It's not going to work. Anyway, so we tried it. We left the phone in there for hours and hours. I was really stressed. Like, for the hours that it was in there, I was thinking, it ain't going to work. It's completely ruined. Anyhow, we have got it out and we're testing it. You know, it all worked as a phone, and then I tested it as this, like filming and taking photos, and that seems to work. So hopefully, I was very lucky. I've got to be so careful. Do not hold phone walking upstairs with big jug of water again, Laura. Stupid. Anyhow, but yeah, so I had a bit of phone drama, and then I've just not been feeling very well. I've had a bit of a stomachy thing and just feeling run down, and mental health as well has not been great. It's been a weird kind of time where my anxiety and my depression is just kicking in, and I hate it. I hate it when I get like this. Like, you know, I suffer from anxiety pretty much every day, but sometimes it doesn't, like it's there. I might be anxious about something, but it doesn't affect my mood. And other times it really affects my mood. Like, it really brings me down, and I just can't seem to focus on anything, and I just feel depressed and sad, and I just want to sleep. I don't really want to talk to people. Like, I'm just like shut away kind of thing in my head. There's the only way I can describe it. I feel like overwhelmed with like all this emotion and thoughts and feelings, and I just shut off and can't do anything. And anyway, so I haven't filmed basically. I felt crap. But it's Friday today, so you know, start of the weekend. That's what I always think. Friday's the start of the weekend. And I just want to kind of be more positive today and start this kind of, you know, positive energy, focusing on being happy and positive and all that stuff. And so, yeah, I got up this morning, I've had a shower. My hair is still a little bit damp, but most of it's dry, but it's just like the longer bits are still a bit damp. But anyhow, I've just filmed a video with my camcorder. My camcorder is back. I film a lot on my phone. And I said to Nathan, I never use my camcorder anymore. Like, I've got a really nice camcorder. I don't know all the specs and stuff. I'm not very techie, but it's a Panasonic 4K HC-VX980, if that makes any sense. But I love it because I can flip the screen around so I can see what I'm doing and stuff. It's a really good little camcorder, you know. I like it. I've just not used it in ages because I think it's a lazy option for me to just pick my phone up and just film on that. But, you know, I do miss filming with the camcorder. So yeah, I've just been doing a little bit of filming. I had some like personalized videos. People pay me to do like private personalized ASMR videos. Not of a dodgy nature, can I just add? It's nothing dodgy. It's just like triggers that that they like and that they want. So I do that. And so yeah, I've got this person has paid for 2 videos. One 20-minute video and one 10-minute video. So I've done the 20-minute one. Even though I was enjoying filming so much, I think it's because I haven't filmed for like ages, I got carried away with the time, lost track of time completely, and it ended up being like nearly half an hour. So I've emailed them and said I've kind of gone over, but to be fair, they'll probably be happy that it's a longer video than what they paid for. I'm hoping that anyway. But yeah, so I'll do the other video for them today, and then I really want to start getting back into filming in general, you know, filming for this channel, filming for the ASMR channel. By the way, check out my ASMR channel, MinxLaura123 ASMR, links down below. But yeah, I'm really behind with everything. You know, I'm behind with my filming schedule. I'm just, I don't know. I feel really lazy, but it's not lazy because I'm just lazy. It's lazy because I'm so overwhelmed with stuff that I need to do that I don't know what to do first. And then I just don't do anything. It's really bad. And then I get upset and depressed that I've not done anything, and it's all like a weird vicious circle. Anyhow, so I'm trying to think, a little bit of news this week. So my dad's got COVID, which I think I said on a live stream. I think I'd done a quick live stream last week. I think that's probably the last time I was really doing anything really with the channels. But yeah, my dad's got COVID. He's definitely better than he was, which is good. For a few days, like he was really bad, and I was panicking. I'm not gonna lie, I was really panicking about him, you know. And he's in his 70s, and he's had health issues and stuff, and obviously it's your family and it's COVID, and I don't know, it's just a worry. But he was bad. Like he couldn't even get out of bed. He was, he wouldn't talk to me on the phone because he was so ill. He wasn't in the mood to chat. But yeah, so he's definitely on the mend now, and he's managing to kind of, get out of bed and feel a bit more kind of with it. And the symptoms are easing off for him. And Jan, his partner, caught the COVID as well, because obviously, they're together all the time and in the same bed, etc. So yeah, she got it as well. And she's like a couple of days behind with him. So she's a bit better than she was, but not as good as my dad is kind of getting better. Does that make sense? But yeah, it's awful, isn't it? Like, you think it's gone, but it's not. It's not gone. It's still about, so we've got to be really careful. Anyhow, so that's that. With regards to me and my mental health, I have actually had a phone call from my therapy for you thing. Yeah, finally going to be starting some CBT, which I know what it stands for, but I can never remember. Something behavioral therapy, I don't know. Anyway, but it's it's kind of changing your mind, isn't it, to think more positive in situations, and training your mind not to panic and stress, and to think of logical, better ways of dealing with things. That's how I always describe it. I could be wrong. But yeah, that's starting hopefully in a couple of weeks. I've got to wait for an email, and I was offered a few options. I was offered the video chat, like face to face, which I would have preferred, but they said that would have literally been another waiting list, God knows how long. And I was like, okay. Or I could have this thing where I chat, like in the chat room to someone, and it's literally just like typing back and forth. And then I was like, is it a chatbot? Because, like, I'm not being funny. I don't want to be talking to a chatbot and it's like a robot and it's not real. And because I do that. Sometimes I do that. I go on these websites, when it says, ask, type here for help to our advisor. I start chatting with them. And then they normally go, oh, have you had a nice day? And I'm like, oh, it's okay. How about you? And then Nathan was like, you do realise that's not real. That's a chatbot thing. And I was like, what? So anyway, I was like, I don't want anything. It's like a chatbot. But the guy promised me it is a person. It is a therapist at the other end. They just do it via typing. So that one will only take me a few weeks to get on this kind of course. Well, course, therapy. I don't know how to call it. But the other one with the video chat would take longer. I am slightly disappointed because yes, it's help. Yes, it's a start. But it's look, they're not going to see me. They're not going to see how I react. They're not going to see my nervous twitches. When I'm typing, they're not going to see how I am when I'm stressed. And I did say that. I kind of sort of raised that and said, look, if it's not on camera, they're not going to see the full extent of my anxiety. And I do get this nervous twitches and stuff like that. And he was like, no, I understand. but you would wait ages for the video thing. So as for face-to-face, then that's just going to be even longer to see anyone. So it's a start. It's, you know, it's a start. Because, you know, I did explain, I think I've said in vlogs before, and I've explained to the guy on the phone that when he rung, that the last time I spoke to someone from this Therapy for You thing, which, by the way, is an official thing. It was given to me, this card to ring from my doctors. You know, I went in there about something else, and I just happened to slip in, by the way, my anxiety is really, really bad. I need some help, right? Anyway, so they'd give me this card. So it is, you know, through the NHS. It's not some random little company that I've found online or something. And I remember going through this big survey and another survey, and then this woman rung me. She was obviously a trained professional, and she went through all my questions and spoke to me for ages. And then at the end of the phone call, she said, well, I'll tell you now, off the record, because they can't say it like officially without a full assessment. She said, but off the record, I'll tell you now, without a shadow of a doubt, you are autistic. You're on the spectrum. You are high functioning autism person, basically. And by the way, I know people don't like that terminology of high functioning, low functioning, and I totally get why. So I'm just saying what I was told, okay? I'm just relaying it. And I think that was kind of like, okay. And I started crying for some reason. And I said, I don't know why I'm crying. And she said, you're crying because you finally got an answer. You know, you've got an answer as to why you are the way you are, why the way you think, that kind of thing. And I was like, okay. And it was like a relief in a way, knowing why, you know, why I do these certain things and act the way I do and feel the way I feel and stuff. So, yeah, it was kind of like, oh, but yeah, you've got autism. Bye. Wait for a phone call. And then obviously it's took months. So I did say this to this guy about this, the autism thing, and he said, oh yeah, we can't really do anything to do with that. We're not that. And I was like, oh, but look, it's really complicated. I don't really want to go into it now, but obviously with autism, there's no how can I word this? There's no cure for it, right? It's just basically the way you are. You're born with it. Your mind's wired differently. You think differently. You see the world differently. You're more kind of, I don't know, sensitive to certain things. And, you know, obviously with autism, not everyone, but I think a lot of people with autism do suffer from anxiety and depression and OCD and obsessions and things like that. So, yeah, I wish there was help with that aspect of it. Like, I'm happy who I am as a person. Like, it's never going to change me. I'm autistic. I'm not autistic. I don't really like labels to a degree. I am just Laura, all right? I'm just me. And I'm a bit quirky and a bit out there and a bit weird or whatever. But I'm me, and I'm happy with that. So I wouldn't want to change it. And it's not, I don't know. It's kind of like being given such a big bit of information of, you've got autism, and then left. And like, oh, okay. And the advice was, oh, look it up online, find out more about it. But there's not really, like, there's nothing around here that I can find in Southend that helps people, that can help me with the anxiety and understand autism more. Like, I watch a lot of YouTube videos about it, and I watch things on like TikTok, you know, people who have got autism, and oh my God, the amount of things, like, they do this thing where they go, have you got this? Do you do this? And I'm like, yes. Even with my blinking, I'm probably going to start doing it now because I'm talking about it. So anyway, but I have this ever since I was younger. Sorry, I'm really opening up here. This is deep for the beginning of the vlog. Sorry, I'll get on in a minute. But ever since I was younger, like literally a kid, I've had nervous twitches. And as I've got older, I suppose, yeah, I'm more stressed in life. But as a kid, I wasn't stressed. I had a lovely childhood. It was literally perfect. Like, I couldn't moan about my childhood. I loved it. But I still had these twitches, various twitches. I would point at things. I would have like a nervous cough. I'd have a nervous laugh. Like, I'd just randomly start laughing. Actually, thinking about it, I did have a bit of a twitch with my eye when I was younger as well. But lately, in the last year or so, my eye twitch has got quite bad. And I don't do it all the time. Like, you know, if I can be out shopping or I can be watching TV, I don't know, it's fine. But then all of a sudden, I start doing it, especially if I'm nervous or especially if I'm talking about it. I'm trying so hard now not to do it. But I'll show you quickly what it is, because I do this when I'm doing live streams. I do this in videos. I try and kind of mask it, I suppose, to stop myself doing it. But it takes a lot of my energy to stop doing my nervous twitch, if that makes sense. But it's kind of like this. So if you ever see me doing this in videos or shows, just let it go. I have mentioned this before, because I remember being live and someone being like, why are you doing that with your eye? And I was like, oh God, you know, and I think it made me more paranoid about it. But it's kind of like this, like, oh, I can't see, now I'm trying to do it, it's weird, but it's like oh God, yeah, it's like a blink like that, okay? And I actually found yesterday that this blinking thing, that's part of autism as well. It's part of like a stimming thing that you do. Like some people like flap their hands or they sway, which is also something I used to do. Like it's like I've got the answers, okay, but it doesn't feel like there's much support. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I need help with the anxiety. I need help with the OCD. I need help with my emotions in general. And I just want, so I don't know, either to chat with other people who've got autism, or so there is a way that you can get an official autism assessment and stuff. But number one, it'd be going through my doctor, which, having medical anxiety, I'm terrified of going to the doctor, so that kind of puts me off. But also, if I did manage to pluck up the courage to do that, there's still a huge waiting list. Like, they're talking like over a year sometimes. I know a few people on this list for the assessment of autism, and you know, that's it. They're just on a list. They've never been seen, like, and it's been like a couple of years now. So I'm kind of like, what is the point of doing that for that reason? And then also, when you get to the end of it, oh, you know, yes, you're autistic, it's official. Then what? Like, there's nothing they can do. Like, as I say, it's just the way your mind is wired differently. Anyhow, I'm sorry, I'm rambling like hell. But anyway, I just need help with, as I say, not changing who I am. I am the way I am, whether I'm autistic, whether I'm not, whether I'm high functioning, whatever. I just need help with the issues that cause me a problem in my everyday life. So hopefully this therapy will help. And if it doesn't, maybe, you know, there'll be another step as someone else that can help me. Because it's horrible. It really gets me down. Like, you know, people watch my videos on here and they're like, oh, she's so confident and fun and blah, blah, blah. But you don't see the part of me when I'm not filming. You don't see the part of me when I'm sitting crying and stressing or doing the stimming. You know, a lot of time I'm masking. And it's not masking of being someone else. It's just masking to kind of appear as normal in brackets as I can, to blend in with everyone. For example, like the eye contact thing. I have so much issue with eye contact, and I've had that since I was a kid. I've always struggled with like making and keeping eye contact with people. I mean, I'm okay with like Nathan and my mum, but I don't know, like in general, I really struggle with it. Anyway, sorry, I've been blabbering on for 17 minutes nearly. Shit. Okay, right, so, yes, as I say, I've just done a little bit of filming. I am going to have to go and get dressed now. I've got to go out to the pharmacy to get some medicine that they didn't have in stock, but they've apparently got in stock now. So I want to go, quickly get dressed. I mean, I am dressed, but I'm not dressed. I've got a t-shirt on, but pyjama bottoms, so I can't go out in those. So, yeah, I'm going to quickly take a walk up to the pharmacy, hopefully get me medicine sorted. And I've got housework to do this morning. Hold on, let me get up because I'm just sitting on the floor. Never going to get motivated. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I've got housework to do, which I'm dreaded. I can't be bothered, but it's got to be done because it's a blooming mess. Yeah, lots of housework to do. I'm just looking around and it's like, ooh. Lots of housework to do. Obviously some reading because, oh my God, I need to tell you about my new book. I need to tell you. I'll tell you when I get home and settled and stuff. But yeah, it's such a good book. It's called In the Lives of Puppets by TJ Klune. It's its new book. Adorable. Hopefully some more filming this afternoon. That'd be great. When Nathan gets home from work, just, you know, get chilled with him and spend some nice time together. He has been amazing, by the way. Sorry, let me go up the stairs. He has been like super amazing. He's always amazing, but he's really... he's really like been extra supportive of me in the last week or so, because I've just been a little bit kind of falling to bits, but he is he's really been sort of, you know, helping me out. So thank you, Nathan. My rock. He is my rock, you know, he's my everything. I love him so much. And really quickly, we are very excited because in a couple of weeks we're going to London. We're going to a place called Westfield Shopping Centre, which is in Stratford. A bit anxious, I'll be honest, because I've got to get on the train and it's out the area, but I'm so excited to go, and Nathan's so excited to go, that I'm gonna battle and fight this anxiety crap, because I just want to go. You know, I want to go shopping. There's a big Lego shop there, and Primark and the works and foils, and yeah, I'm excited. Right, anyway, I'm literally rambling. I'm so sorry. I'm going to get dressed quickly and then get to the pharmacy, come back. I haven't had any breakfast. I don't have to have some breakfast and then do housework, or do the housework, get that done, and then have some breakfast. I don't know. But anyway, right, let's get dressed. Okay, so I'm just outside the pharmacy now. I'm going to go in, get my medicine, hopefully, if they've got it in stock. They should have it in stock. Fingers crossed. Thank you, see you later. Okay, so I've got my medicine. I feel happier now, knowing that I've got it. Nice supply of it, just to put in the cupboard, you know. Right, so I'm just going to go in the little corner shop. Just need to get Nathan an energy drink. And I'm thinking also of getting a couple of scratch cards, I think. Oh, and I've got to get a lottery ticket for tomorrow night. Just going to have a quick look, see if they've got the Lego magazine that he's after. I'm having real trouble getting it. No, he doesn't want the Avengers one. He wants the Lego Star Wars. Oh, what's that? Like Jurassic Park, he's had that one. Right, okay, energy drink. Where's the one he likes? Oh, what have they got? I'll get the Origin one. I think I might go for the 12s. So that's the red Super 7s. Can I have 2 number 12s as well, please? And Lucky Dip. Actually, 2 Lucky Dips for tomorrow night, but on separate tickets. One's for me and one's for my mum. So sorry, I've done it all too much. No, you know the lotto on a Saturday? Yeah, 2 of those, but on separate tickets. Yeah, thank you. Treat me mum to a lottery ticket. And 2 number 12s and 7s, thank you. Oh, I hate that. There's a guy that come in. Make sure he's not behind me. And he didn't look very, how can I work this? Very savoury character. And he was standing right close behind me as I'm trying to put my my debit card in, you know, and you have to do your code. And I was like, trying to move the machine around because I don't want him looking at me bloody code. But I thought, oh, I'm not going to start any trouble because he looked a bit rough. So make sure he's not behind me. Oh, you've got to be so careful. Because, you know, they've only got to see your PIN code and then, like, nick your card. Anyway, so, but yeah, I've got a lottery ticket for tomorrow. I don't normally do the lottery, only now and again, but it's supposed to be a big kind of rollover this weekend. And my mum was going, oh, you got to do the lottery, it's a rollover. I was like, nah. And she's like, think of all the books you could buy if you win. And I was like, okay. So, yeah, got a lucky dip. A lucky dip for tomorrow for me. And then I thought, oh, I should get my mum one as well to be nice, a little treat, because she does love a bit of the lottery. So yeah, I've got her lucky dip and me a lucky dip for tomorrow. Wish me luck. And yeah, I've got Nathan's energy drink, got a couple of scratch cards to do as well, 1 each for me and Nathan. I hate this bit. Oh, it really makes my hay fever bad whenever I walk past here. It's so much. I walk past that bit and I'm like every time. Oh, very strong pollen around that area for some weird reason, I don't know. Anyhow, so I'm just wandering back now. I'm gonna have something to eat, I think, and might watch a bit of TV just while I'm eating. A bit of Married at First Sight Australia, bit of drama, love it. And then it's going to crack on with that housework, which, as I say, once again, I'm really not in the mood for, but it's got to be done. I should have done it yesterday, but I didn't, so I'm going to do it today instead. Why didn't I do it yesterday? Oh yeah, I know, it's because I ended up talking to my friend. I spoke to Lisa on the phone for like an hour because I hadn't really spoke to her that much, and yeah, we had a phone call. We was talking for like an hour or so. Luckily I get free calls on my phone, so it's fine, but we're just having a good old catch up and chat. And then before I knew it, I was like, oh, I'm kind of run out of time to do the housework, so I'm going to do it today. It's all good. But yeah, those medicines cost me quite a bit, and I didn't need to get all those boxes of it. It's basically, without going into detail, it's these medicines that I use that it's like for cystitis, and I just find that they're really good. They really help me, and they're really difficult to get. Like places like Boots don't seem to do them, but this little chemist that I go does. So I was like, I'm just gonna get them. They've been out of stock for a little while, and you know, they've got really long dates on them till like 2025. So it's not like they're going to go out of date or anything yet. So they're just good to keep in the cupboard if I ever need them. So I've had a bit of issues, and I've still got a bit of issues with that as well. Sorry, too much information. And I was scared to use the ones I had because I didn't really have that many left. And I thought, oh, I don't want to use these and I won't have any left. So now I know I can have a few of them in my water and drink it. And because like they're dissolvable, you put them in water. Knowing that I've got plenty of spares. So anyway, sorry. This really is the vlog of me telling you way too much information. I apologise. Right, okay. Got to walk around a different way here because they're doing stuff in the road. So the time is now 12 o'clock. I'm just about to start doing the housework. I probably should have started about half an hour or so ago, but yeah, I just couldn't be bothered. I just ended up watching more TV, and I was like, no, get up, Laura. I find it so difficult to motivate myself to do stuff at the moment. It's ridiculous, more than normal. But anyway, I'm going to start in a second, I promise you. But yeah, going to start with the front room, then the dining room, then the kitchen. I mean, it's not too bad here. It's not great, but it's not bad. I've seen it worse, so hopefully it won't take me too long to do. But yeah, I don't know, I feel quite upset today because yesterday we got the news that Jerry Springer has died. And I don't know about you, but I was a huge fan of Jerry Springer. I used to watch it every day, you know, like the drama and the random, you know, people that would come on with their stories and the true secrets would come out. Like, it was just such a good show. Jerry was an amazing host, and he had so much personality and spark about him. And I just, yeah, it's just, I'm in shock, to be honest, because as I say, I really love Jerry. And there was the guy, who was the guy, when anything would like kick off on stage, he'd like run out like security. Steve. I'm sure it was Steve. I can't remember his second name, but I'm sure it was Steve, because they used to go, Steve, maybe. But he had his own chat show as well afterwards. But anyway, but yeah, I'm just really shocked. So we've had, obviously, Jerry Springer, Dame Edna Everage, who I absolutely adore, so funny. And yeah, Paul O'Grady as well, you know, the amazing Paul O'Grady. Just, yeah, it's been a weird kind of celebrity month of them passing away. And I get really sad with like certain celebrities that I feel like I've watched for years, or I've listened to for years, or just, you know, feel some form of connection to in some way. But anyway, yeah, I just been thinking about it today. Like, I can't believe Jerry's gone. Like, it just, these people, I suppose, they kind of seem immortal. And so when you hear about passing away, you're like, what? There were so many people in shock. I went on Twitter and people are still like me. They're just complete in shock. But anyway, yeah, rest in peace, the amazing Jerry Springer. But right, anyway, let's get on with this housework. Got this new polish to use, multi-surface polish, Fabulosa. Is that how you say it? Fabulosa. Wood, glass, metal, plastic, and it's pomegranate, lush pomegranate scented. Dusts and shines. Here's hoping it's good. Okay, so all of downstairs is done, which is good. I'm just writing out the addresses for the parcels that have got to be posted. My mum is nipping to Waitrose And there's a post office there, so she said she'd help me out by posting my parcels for me, so that's good. So it's me going into town to the post office there. But yeah, I'm pleased downstairs is done. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I actually got it done quite quickly, just under an hour. So yeah, it's all right. It's going well. It's going good. So just upstairs housework to do now. Nathan and Mum should be home soon-ish. So while I was in the housework, I was actually listening to to some boy bands music, different boy bands on YouTube. Yeah, I do love my boy band music. But I was listening to Westlife, I was listening to Backstreet Boys, New Kids on the Block, New Edition. It's all good. I do like listening to music while I do the housework. Anyway, right, so I'm just going to get all this done and just kind of sit around, wait for Nathan. I'll probably end up going on TikTok and Twitter and Facebook and all that while I'm waiting. Nathan is home from work. He's got his new t-shirt on.
I am.
I like this t-shirt. It's pretty cool.
Predator.
Dylan, you son of a bee.
Bee, don't swear.
Exactly. Predator.
Predator.
Pretty cool. Where'd you get that? That was from Loot Crate, wasn't it? Does it feel comfortable? Looks nice. Yeah. We have scratch cards. Only 2 of them I got.
Only 2?
Yep. 1 each. I've got my mum a lottery ticket. And I got us a lottery ticket for Saturday.
Fantastic.
Because I think you said it's a big rollover.
Let's get
this
that
weekend.
Money.
Yeah. So these are the Super 7s. They're just a £1. And top prize of 7,000, which I know there's cards with more, but I'll be happy with 7 grand.
I'll be happy with 7,000,
yeah. So, yeah, what do you want, top or bottom?
I'll let you pick. What one do you think's more lucky?
I feel drawn to the top one.
Then I'll have the bottom.
Okay. Good luck. We are losers, Bob.
We are
losers. Both lost. I actually thought I was going to get 10 of them for some reason.
I was going to get £2.
Oh, yeah, so £2, yeah. But sadly...
Nothing.
Not today.
Not even a sausage.
Not even a sausage.
Not even enough to buy a sausage.
And I just lost out on my bid on eBay for my little like snow little scene, mini scene house thing.
That's really sad.
I literally... It's $6.50 ended up going for, and I didn't see notification, so I missed it.
Oh.
Sad, isn't it?
Oh,
well. Talking of Lego, I don't know if we're doing it today or tomorrow, because we've got the weekend. I've got to come up with you and sort out
all yours.
Yeah, we've done a bit of the table.
But you've got to
sort out the rest. So, a bit of Lego coming up this weekend. And maybe today I'll go up quickly just to show what's on the table so far, because I've got my little snow...
Yeah, but it isn't tidy at the moment, but we'll have a look.
No, just where... Not the other side of the table, because that's a bit messy. But where the actual snow ski resort is, I can show.
Yeah.
But yeah, what, you want to watch some YouTube videos now or something?
Yeah, right then.
Some spooky stuff?
No, I'm not watching Slap Ham.
No.
You force me to watch them all the time.
Okay. What else? No Nuke?
No Nuke.
Maybe we can watch some, like, I don't know. Like a tour of somewhere.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so we're going to watch some YouTube and then I'm going to read. I'll show you my book in a bit and tell you about it, so carry on watching for that. Alright, so I'm just doing some YouTubey work, just putting a video on, and I saw this. This is the thumbnail YouTube have chose for me. They think this is a really good thumbnail. Yeah, I look kind of scary, actually. Look into your soul. I'm looking into your soul. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to put this public, and I'm also editing a video at the same time. So yeah, I'm just going to get on with that for a bit. Just about to put the washing away. Got a big bowl filled with washing that needs to be put in its place. Okie dokie. So I said I would tell you about my current read, and it is In the Lives of Puppets by TJ Klune. This is the Waterstone signed exclusive edition, and yeah, I don't read it with the dust jacket on because I don't know. I like hardcovers, just holding them like that without the kind of dust jacket slipping and stuff. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, I actually got this version because I was going to sell it because it's signed and it's exclusive, and you know I was going to read it, keep it in good condition, and then sell it. But I'm loving it so much that I just I can't sell it. It is staying in the house with my book collection, and that's that. Yeah, I could have made a little bit of money on it, to be fair, because it's, you know, it's selling quite a bit, a lot more than what I paid for it originally. But I can't get rid of this book. It's so good. So yeah, In the Lives of Puppets. It's kind of like Pinocchio, futuristic robots. It's just, let me tell you what it's about. Here, hold on. Welcome to the heart of a peculiar forest and the beginning of an extraordinary journey. In a small home built into branches of a tree live a human named Victor and 3 robots. These are a pleasantly sadistic nurse machine. I love her. A small vacuum desperate for love and attention. I love him. And a fatherly inventor android named Giovanni Lawson. Together they're a family, hidden and safe. Then Vic salvages an unfamiliar android labelled Hap. He learns that Hap and Geo share a dark past where they hunted humans. And Hap unwittingly, there we go, gives away Geo's location. Before they know it, robots from Geo's former life arrive to capture and return the android to his old laboratory in the city of electric dreams. Do you remember the song? Together in electric dreams. Anyway, the rest of the unconventional family must travel across an unforgiving and otherworldly country to rescue Geo from decommissioning or worse, reprogramming. Along the way, Vic must decide if he can handle his feelings for Hap, even if they come with strings attached. So there is a bit of romance, but it's not like the main focus of it. It's just a bit of everything, really. There's a cute little robot called what's his name, Rambo, who I'm literally obsessed with. He just says the cutest things. And the nurse, who's like very sadistic, like she's like, 1 minute I want to kill you, oh, let me kill you, that'll be fun, and the next minute she's really caring and sweet. So it's just a really, really good book. I'm really enjoying it. Loving the sprayed edges so much as well. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Now I think I'm over halfway. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm over halfway. I hope to get this done. I plan on getting this done tonight. I'm on chapter 19, so got about that much left. So yeah, I really am going to try and get this finished tonight. It's my goal. But yes, that is my current read. If you are a bookworm also like me, let me know in the comments down below what book you are currently reading, if you're enjoying it or not. I did read this one a few days ago, Royal Blood by, who's it by? Oh, Amy Carter. You see, I don't know, when I first saw this on Waterstone's website, I thought it was vampire related because the royal blood, but it's not. It's nothing to do with vampires in the slightest. It's about this girl who finds out like she's the illegitimate daughter of the king, and it's all a bit weird. And then there's a murder, and she gets accused of it, and there's lots of scandal. And yeah, I mean, it was alright, it was okay, but like, it is a series. I probably won't continue with the series unless I saw it like in the library for free. Then I was like, okay, I might read it, but I won't buy the next one per se. But that one's on eBay now. It's got a bid on it, which is good. Wilma is getting hungry because it's her dinner time soon. Hold on. Wilma, are you hungry? You're looking very excited. She gets very excited around this time of night. And it's very funny, actually, this morning. Literally, blow bubbles. This morning, about a minute, I don't even think it was a minute before my alarm went off, she was making loads of splashing noises. I think she wanted to be my alarm clock. Hey, Wilma, come back. There she goes. Come here, what are you doing? And before, she was very noisy because she was moving see her little rainbow? She was moving it, obviously out the way where she was hunting for food. Now she's gone now. She's like, you've caught me out. But, yeah, we did a nice clean out of her tank the other night. So she's nice and clean in there, aren't you? And then what did you do after we cleaned? You pooped. No, don't get embarrassed. We'll do it. But, yeah, we literally cleaned all the tank, obviously. And then, yeah, within a few moments, she just was like, yeah, I'm going to poop now. Oh. Wilma, what are you doing? There you go. She's a little camera star. Right, anyway, I'm going to get on. Can't just look at Wilma all night. Actually, I probably could look at Wilma all night, but I won't because that's a bit weird, isn't it? Wilmy, good girl. Good girl. I wish I could just put her in my hand, just like give her a cuddle, but clearly I can't do that because that would kill her. She's like, no, get away. But yeah, I'll take her for a walk or something, but it's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen, is it? We're not going to go for a walk because you swim. Right, so I'm just going to do a giveaway on my Twitter. I do these once a week, and if you ever want to be in with a chance of winning a book, follow me on Twitter at minxlaura123, and also, hey, follow me on the other socials as well while you're there. Haha, Instagram minxlaura123, and TikTok, or as I say, tickety TikTok, minxlaura123 ASMR. But yeah, I'm going to be giving away the Dinner Lady Detectives. So yeah, I like doing little giveaways on Twitter. It's nice. And I get a lot more followers as well. Because I'm like, if you want to be in with a chance to win, you got to follow me. And yeah, obviously it's made my follow account go up, which is good for my Twitter. And not just like from an egotistical thing, but it's good if I want to try and get, you know, collabs with companies and stuff. And they say, oh, how many followers you've got on here and how many subs you've got. It just kind of makes it look better for things like that. So I suppose a little bit of my ego does like looking at Twitter and seeing I've got a lot of followers, but yeah, it's just, you know, and it is genuinely, I'm being honest, I do like the kind of vibe of giving away a book to someone. I know what it's like to win a book and that, and it's exciting. You get like, oh, I've won something. And everyone I've sent them to who has won has been so lovely. They've all like sent little pictures and thank you messages. So yeah, be with a chance, as I say, come and follow me on the Twitter at minxlaura123. But yeah, I'm just going to set this up now. So I tend to just take a picture of it, and then I put my little information of how that people can enter and stuff, and then I normally do it for like a couple of days, and then just pick someone at random. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. Just doing a little update with our little, I don't know what we can call them, grass pot head things. These are from Poundland. Look at the grass. I did feature these in a vlog a few weeks ago, so look how quick they have grown. There's a very noisy cat somewhere. Where's the front? There we go. Who's got the most hair, do you reckon?
This one, I think.
Or is that Snappy?
Yeah, he's got the most.
I'm really impressed. Look at that. The time is 9:05 and we are watching the shopping channels, which we like to do.
Yeah, we're just like having a quick flick through, see what's
on
available.
offer.
Yeah,
We won't
buy it.
Yeah, we won't buy it from them, but it does give us ideas, and then we go on eBay and get it cheaper sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Or something similar.
Yeah. All right, so the time is, as I say, I just said the time, didn't I?
But it is 5 to 9.
It is 5 to 9.
In case you needed to know again in the space of a few seconds. What time is it again?
5 to 9.
It's 5 to 9, everyone.
Just make sure I've got no sauce around my chops.
You are very saucy.
Oh, thanks. I wish I was.
Saucy, saucy. Is that your saucy face?
Yes, my saucy face.
Good face.
We went for a little walk, which was nice, and we also went to a little shop. Got some drinkies. Got some Ribena, and I was a bit naughty and did get a muffin, little mini. Well, not mini, but just small. It wasn't massive.
Just normal size muffins.
No, it was small. It was a small muffin.
No, they're average size. They're normal muffins.
I think it was a small muffin.
Yeah. Obviously want bigger
I've
muffins.
seen bigger muffins.
Well, that's a normal size to me.
No, I've seen a bigger muffin than that.
Wow.
Anyway.
You like them big?
The muffins.
Muffins.
God, I'm really scruffy. Oh, God. Anyway, but yeah, so I had my dinner. I had jacket potato and cheese and some spaghetti hoops. It sounds like a meal that I had when I was 7. And I'm still having it now at 43. Oh, God, I just realised I'm going to be 44 in a few months.
Wow.
August.
Dun, 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 nearly halfway through your 40s.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't look it. Well, no. I don't know, I do now. But at the minute I do. No, I still do. But yeah, anyway, so the plan of action is I'm literally going to chill for a bit with that one.
Who's that one?
You.
Are you sure I might be over that side?
You're not that
How
side.
do they know?
You're that side.
Maybe I'm behind you.
And of course got my book. I really want to get this done tonight.
Book.
I mean, I think I need to get it done because Nathan's sick of hearing about Rambo the robot.
Yeah, the little robot.
Yeah, little vacuum, mini vacuum.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, I do love him. But yeah, so that's basically it. I'm just going to read.
But you've seen something you like as well. The Lovots.
The Lovots. If you look it up on YouTube, it's the Lovots. Lovot, isn't it?
Yeah.
S. Lovots.
It's a mixture of love and bot.
Bot, yeah.
Love bot.
Love, yeah. And it's in Japan.
Yeah.
And it's a cafe, and you can visit and play with these like mini robot baby things, and their eyes move and they flap their wings and arm things. They've got different clothes, and apparently they feel like warm.
Yeah, like the actual
baby and heavy, and they're very comforting. Yeah, but I was like, I'm gonna get one. Let's see how much they are on eBay, and then when I look, they were like
£3,000.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Even the teddies of them are £200.
Yeah, so no, that's no good. But yeah, if you're ever in Japan, go and visit this cafe. I just don't know where it is, but it's in Japan, and you can have obviously a meal, and even all the food and drink looks super cute. Yeah, they do it all nice, and then you can play with the little robots.
That is the one place I want to go.
That is your dream destination. Japan. If you were to win the lottery or just go on holiday with some money. Yeah. You'd go to Japan. Yeah. But that's going to take hours on a plane. Yeah, but you don't care because you don't mind flying.
I just wait till I'm tired.
Yeah.
I don't get any sleep the day before, and then when I'm on the plane, I just have a kiss.
Have you never, like the first time you flied, were you a little bit nervous?
Not really, no.
No, tiny bit.
No.
Let me know in the comments section if you get nervous about flying. You know, have you flown and been nervous, or are you so scared like me you just can't even contemplate it?
The first time I went on a plane, I was excited. I was like, yes.
So why can't I have that excitement to go on a plane instead of dread?
Who knows?
Yeah, but to be fair, I don't like heights.
Yeah, I like heights. So.
I can't even go up like 4 flights of stairs without getting like vertigo. How the hell am I going to go up in the blooming sky? Yeah. Really? I don't see, unless it's that when you're up there you don't feel like you're high.
Well, because you can't see where you are.
We can. You look out the window and there's a blooming blue sky up there.
Pull your shutter down.
Yeah, but how do people with a fear of heights deal with it? Because there must be people who are scared of heights and they have to get in it, the plane.
Yeah, but
how do they deal with it?
There's shutters on the window. You book yourself a window seat, pull the shutter down, or put a blindfold on like one of those sleep masks.
Yeah, but you know you're up there.
Yeah, but you just tell yourself you're not.
Tell yourself you're in a bus.
If you can't see where you are, then unless you keep telling yourself I'm up high, then you don't have to notice. Just to be like Mr. T, they used to knock him out.
Yeah, in the A-team.
Yeah, the A-team. They used to just knock him
out.
Because he used to go, I ain't getting on no plane.
I ain't getting on no pitiful.
And he wouldn't get on a plane, but they'd knock him out.
Yeah.
And then he'd wake up wherever they were.
But the funny thing was with Mr. T with his phobia, he was so strong and manly. I love Mr. T. And then he was like, nah, I'm not getting on it. He'd just cry. He wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't do it. But...
yeah. They knocked him out.
He'd wake up wherever they were going.
Yeah.
On the plane.
How did I get here? Yeah, I love the A-team. Don't make them like they used to. Yeah. But yeah, I do want to go on a plane. I do. But I can't, I don't know. I'd have to have some form of drug. Not like a dodgy one, like from the doctors. Yeah. But I'd have to try it a few times. Because imagine being on a plane for the first time, trying a new tablet. I'd be... work. Yeah, or it might not work. Yeah. Or it might make it worse. Yeah. But the thought of it just terrifies me. So, yeah, but that's because you're not frightened of heights. Yeah. I don't like the thought of being too high up, so on a plane. And I also don't like the thought of being too low down, like on the underground. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to be in the middle.
To the floor.
Yeah.
You're like a little beetle.
Beetle.
Just stuck to the floor. Maybe they can fly, actually.
Beetles can't fly.
Yeah, they can.
Can they? I didn't know that.
You're like a...
Sure.
You're like a slug.
You're like a slug.
Just stuck to the floor.
I'm going to have that as a title. You're like a slug.
Stuck to the floor. You don't want to go up high.
Go slow.
Go slow. Don't want to go too fast. Don't want to go underground. Don't want to go in the sky.
And have a nice protective shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be a slug.
It's just like being cosy.
Yeah, I'm a slug. Yeah, vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
I think.
Well, they'll just eat anything they relish.
Yeah. I actually went out in the garden the other night and saw one eating toilet roll on the floor. It must have been a bit of like loose toilet roll and he'd eaten it.
Yeah.
Poor thing, isn't it? It's eating toilet roll. Yeah. Must like it.
Well, I was eating it, so...
Maybe we're missing a trick. Maybe it's nice. But yeah, I do want to get in a plane one day. One day, me and you.
Where do you want to
fly? Get in a plane. Israel. You know it's Israel.
You want to fly to Israel?
Yes. Shalom.
I'll fly to Israel with you if you fly to Japan with me.
See, I didn't really want to go to Japan, but since I've been watching some videos, well, it's mainly the robot love for.
Because really, it's
Japan's quite cute and kitsch.
It's cute, kitsch, bit out there.
But there's not much English wording. Like if you're walking around in, say, Israel, there is obviously Hebrew and Arabic, but there's also English.
But in the touristy areas.
What am I going to do in Japan? It's all symbols.
No, in the touristy areas, it's got it in
English. You reckon?
Yeah.
Because otherwise...
It's not just in kanji.
Oh, is that? I couldn't know the name of it. Was it kanji?
Yeah, so there's two types of Japanese. There's obviously, you can write it in English letters.
Oh, yeah.
Like origato, you can write it in English.
Yeah.
But then the symbols are kanji.
Ah. But it'd just be difficult if you can't. And also, I don't know if they have jacket potatoes there and cheese.
Well, they have potatoes. Just make your own.
You don't really see Japanese people on the videos we watch. They're not really eating a load of cheese.
That's because they never go to the cheese or jacket potato shop. Because that's a really boring video. Here I've gone to Japan and I'm just going to have a jacket potato. Nobody wants to film that.
They'd seem to show them eating is noodles or...
Yeah, because...
Do they eat cheese?
When you go to Japan, you're going to eat what, try something
the culture. But I don't want to. I don't like different foods.
No, the videos.
Oh, right, I see, yeah.
So boring because they've got McDonald's there and stuff.
Oh, if they've got McDonald's, they must have potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, so that should be alright then.
Everywhere in the world's got potatoes. There's not...
Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. What about... Oh, they have got them in Israel because we've seen the jacket potato shop.
They probably have jacket potato shops in...
Yeah. I worry about these things, but they do have a lot of kitsch cute stuff, which is what I like. But that's a long... How many hours away is Japan?
Long. 12 hours, maybe 8 hours, 12, something like that.
I just want to get out.
Well, you can't.
I know. I'll be in the plane just going, let me out. Get me out of here.
And then someone goes, all right, then, and pushes you out the door.
Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe it's that panic sets in, but then you eventually do calm down. Like a normal panic attack, eventually you calm down.
You realise there's nothing you can do. As soon as that plane takes off, you're on the plane.
Stuffed, yeah. Let me know, honestly, in the comments. I'm really intrigued to know who's scared of flying, who isn't, who loves it, who hates it. Yeah.
I'd love to go on a fighter jet, like the supersonic ones.
Fast ones. Oh,
Top Gun.
God. You give old, what's his name, Tom Cruise a run for his money.
Exactly.
He looked funny. I saw him the other night. No, I didn't see him.
Where did you meet him? Where was I?
No, I saw him on Twitter.
Oh.
It was he'd done something, I think, with James Corden because his show's finishing.
Oh, yeah, it's the last.
Yeah, late show, whatever. And Tom Cruise does like a thing with him, but his face don't even look like Tom Cruise. You know, he was quite a nice looking guy, and now he looks a bit, I don't know what it is, a bit odd.
Botox, maybe?
He's had something done. That ain't just like he's got older. He just looked weird. And Simon Cowell, have you seen his face? What's he done to himself?
They're all getting work done.
Why do they do that to themselves? They look worse. Yeah, but you're better off growing old gracefully and having a normal face.
Men tend to look better as they get older.
Men do age better, I think.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I will agree with that. I told you the other day I was watching Hanson. They're beautiful men.
Can't really call them older though, can you?
No, they are. And when they were in the band, they were like 13.
Yeah, but they're not older men. They haven't really aged that far.
Well, how old am I? I reckon they've got to be in their 40s. Oh no, they're probably younger than me actually, because I liked them when they were younger. They're probably in their 30s then.
They're my age.
Oh.
I wouldn't call them old
men. Alright, okay. Well, who else has got old and nice? In general.
Just in general, men.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Let me know if you think men age better than women. I think women can age nicely, but I think it is more men that age nicely. I mean, when I saw a photo of you the other day, you look so like a baby.
Yeah.
You were so young looking, no facial hair, spiky hair.
No wrinkles.
You haven't got wrinkles.
No wrinkles.
And now you look more like a man. Not that you didn't look like a man. I mean, you look young.
I looked young.
Yeah. When you were young, you looked young.
Well, that's funny because I was young 11 years ago.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, but just a completely different person.
You know.
Now you look more manly. Yeah. I love that facial hair. Do you like mine? I shouldn't joke, actually, because I do get it, yeah. I need to check it, actually, because I shaved about a week or so ago. I reckon it was 2 weeks.
I'll do it.
I'll get hair under
I'll do it.
there.
Cutthroat razor.
Anyway, on that note, thank you for watching. Don't forget, please click like, comment, share, subscribe.
What? Lego thing, so we'll have to do that at the weekend vlog.
Yeah. I completely forgot.
Because you were supposed to go up in the log.
Yeah, I can't be bothered. I would do it now, I just can't bother, to be fair. Yeah, I'm going to vlog over the weekend, so, yeah, during the weekend vlog. And also, to be fair, it's a bit of a mess. I'm better off when it's all sorted. Because we've got some ideas we've had to change ideas of the scenes and stuff. But we've got Stratford soon. The Lego shop is there.
Yeah.
It's going to be wild. Yeah. Making little minifigures in the shop. So cute.
And you'll probably come back with something else, no doubt.
I don't know if I'm not looking particularly for any sets, unless I say something.
I don't know, you said there's one set you might come back with.
What, the Lego Friends?
No.
What's that?
He's got...
Oh, that looks really dodgy.
Well,
the man with his... No, the man with his burnt sausage.
Yeah,
he's a Lego City fella. I think he's like £8.
Fire rescue or something.
Yeah, there's a little fire rescue and he's burnt his sausage.
Yeah, he's burnt his hot dog.
Yeah. To be fair, I could just get that in Sainsbury's on offer for like £5. Yeah. I said if I don't get anything else,
you'll get him. I'm
going to get him. I'm not coming back from London
without a thing.
Without nothing from that Lego shop.
In there.
Yeah. Cup. Yeah, I'd like a Lego mug or a glass. I wonder if they do like Lego glass, like, you know, like bowls or knife and fork or something, aren't they? Yeah.
One of the heads that you put all stuff in the pots.
You haven't really got loose bits. No. I buy a set. What am I going to put in it?
Anything. You want headbands? Orbeez?
What? A Lego head filled with Orbeez? That sounds alright. I want some. I'm not coming home with nothing. And Nathan's really excited because he goes to go to Primark with me. That was the deal, though.
Yeah, but I might look in the men's bit anyway. I might find something with myself. Yeah.
I'm excited to go shopping with you.
I'm excited. And there's also a bookshop there.
Yeah, foils. Don't like the foils as much as Waterstones. I love the works. I know I'm going to come back from there because they do like 3 for a £5. And they'll probably have bigger selection.
And there's the Entertainer. Which is
the Entertainer toy shop. Yeah, really excited for that. Yeah. Krispy Kremes.
Krispy Kremes, I'm excited for that.
Very silly expensive, but delicious. They are nice, yeah. Well, I don't really think they're nice. You like them. Yeah. But we got a nice few shops.
You don't like them.
It is good, because I'll be eating yours.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to have a good time. We're going on, I think, either Wednesday.
Yeah, sometime.
Or Thursday.
Week in May.
Yeah, so after the coronation week, basically. But yeah, anyway, right, I'm rambling, sorry. But anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, smash the bell. Check out all my social media. Links are down below. Come and follow me on there. And don't forget, I have another channel, MinxLaura123 ASMR, that I'd love for you to subscribe to as well. Oh, actually, a new video is going live tonight, so I better share that out. And I have a throwing wish list if you care to spoil me or treat me or him. You've got bits of Lego stuff on there as well. So yeah. I've got bits, you've got bits, everyone's got bits. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.